also posted all my LA videos earlier. So all together, 19 nifty videos.
Wow, that is
Sweet.
quite a lot. I actually noticed that you posted one of them yourself. But whenever I do have the time, I'll make sure to check those out.
Yeah, well, they're not very long videos. They're like, I think the shortest one is like maybe like a minute and 10 seconds, and the longest one is almost 5 minutes, which was actually the last video of that set where I did the Bean Boozled.
Oh, that's cool. Well, either way, I'm sure those will be very nice videos for me to see.
Alright, well, in any case, let's go ahead and get started here.
I'm ready.
Let's see. We'll just do standard 150cc.
Yeah, I think that would be a good way to go.
And alright, yeah, I'll do 8 races.
Yeah, it's a good choice since it's just enough right here for the new DLC tracks that we're doing right now.
Now remember, only DLC tracks.
Yeah, for the ones that just came out not too long ago.
Alright, here we go.
Because Mark has something against cows.
And welcome to another edition of Weekend Gamers here. We've got Eggman, Daniel, Luke with me as we play the new Wave 6 tracks on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that came out while I was in LA.
Hello, everyone, and I'm definitely very excited for this episode today. And it should definitely be a whole lot of fun right here as we get ready to go over these new tracks here that we're about to do.
Yeah. Now,
Hello, everyone.
Daniel sent me off camera that he's had some experience with these tracks already, and I actually had some experience with these tracks myself during my trip. So, here we go.
Yeah, I basically did try out these new tracks a few hours before we started taping this episode right here. And from what I played on these new tracks, I do say they are a whole lot of fun.
That they are. A perfect set of tracks to end almost 10 years of support for a glorious game.
Yeah, ever since the original version on the Wii U, all the way back in 2014, which is pretty insane.
And now that this game is fully complete, it is now theoretically possible to do an all-cup tour with all 96 tracks, even though there's no official mode for it. But it would still be fun to do if one feels like it.
Yeah, that would literally be so much to go for if someone is interested in doing that.
Only a madman would do that.
Only Mario Kart that has an official all-cup tour mode was on Double Dash.
Yeah, I do know about that, but I don't really think I have unlocked it myself.
Yeah, I know all about that.
Yeah, and they definitely knows about that, because he did Double Dash as part of the console tour not too long ago on his end.
And I recently just finished filming these last few courses in 8 Deluxe a couple of days ago, so that's fun.
That's awesome.
And if anybody can see, whether on Marks or anything else, I am not Peach. I am Peachette. She's a new unlockable character.
Yeah, that's right. I do know Peachette just recently got added in the game not too long ago, and let me tell you what, she was a surprising character that I didn't even think was gonna get added on there, but it's still pretty cool though nonetheless in there.
Yeah.
Any addition to the Toadette lore is accepted by me.
Alright, now we go on to DK Mountain.
That's my favorite course.
It's a damn good course.
It's such a great course in general. First introduced, of course, in Double Dash, and I'm kind of glad they actually brought this track back to.
Yeah, I do say this track is good for what they've done with it. And it's not the first time that they brought this particular track back from what I know, because this track was a part of the Lightning Cup from back in Mario Kart Wii. Not only is M-Man playing with the Peach, I see Luke is using Peach.
Yeah, you got that right.
Well, I wanted to make sure we we differentiate between Luke and myself. He is the actual Princess Peach. I'm just Toadette that's apparently in human form. Oh, there I go. I juked when I should have not.
When I track out myself right here, I thought for sure you could try the tricks on the bridge toward the end of each lap, but unfortunately you can't for some reason. Yeah.
I've only been able to pull them off at the end of every lap with at 200cc.
Oh, is it actually possible to do it?
Oh yeah, it is, but you have to be going really fast.
Oh, okay. So I guess it is possible to do tricks on that bridge right here, but it just like depends on the engine class you're doing.
I've managed to pull off a couple at 150, but yeah, I just pulled off one right now, so it's possible, but it takes a lot of jumping.
I actually did one right there. I was able to pull off a trick on the bridge as well right here. So, I guess you thought wrong right here. I thought it wasn't possible to do the tricks on the bridge. It looks like you can only do them on higher engine classes.
Also, I should give you guys a fair warning. Blue shells do hit you if you go into the cannon.
Do they really?
Believe me, when my videos of this go up in January, you are going to see that, yes, you get hit with a blue shell, and you will fall, and you will die. It is not fun.
Oh my god.
I'm happy that I myself was the test subject for that, so none of you have to endure it, but still.
Yeah, that really is awful for how...
Ugh.
Like how it is from back in the day, where after you get launched out of the cannon when you're flying in the air, if that blue shell comes down and tries to hit you, it like clips through you right there.
Not in this mode.
Best Mario Kart tracks ever made. Daisy Circuit.
And this was, of course, the track that they showed us in the trailer for Wave 6 when they first announced it.
Yep.
I'd say Daisy Circuit was a beautiful track from back in Mario Kart Wii, and it's cool that it is back in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Nice try. Nice try.
But this version of the track right here is that if you know about the shortcut that you can take on the ramp, they unfortunately do have a barrier right near it right here, and the only way to get through that nice and safely is if you do have a mushroom. And some other changes with this track is that when you come out of the tunnel, there's somehow a ramp that they put in. I'm not really so sure why they did it, but definitely a nice change with this track is that they have boost pads on one of the turns right there shortly after you come out of the tunnel.
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed in third place. A banana. Thank you, game. Thank you.
And speaking of Jet as one of the new characters that they just recently added, they also added in Pauline along with Diddy Kong and Funky Kong.
Wow, waiting on those fireballs is terrible.
Come on, Peachette, we got this. They're putting up a fight, but we got this.
Glad to see Diddy Kong make a return in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe now, simply because he was a character that I've been wanting to see get added for a long time. And for him to be a part of the ending of the DLC, it's definitely very exciting. I'm glad they were able to make it happen in the very end. And for Funky Kong, I did not even think they were going to add him in too, but it's definitely very exciting for a lot of people. Myself included, because I know a lot of people really enjoy using Funky Kong and Mario Kart Wii a lot, so I bet so many people out there are so excited to see Funky Kong return as well.
We're on a Plant Cove now.
If I'm right, I did some research, and I think it turns out that this track is also in Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah, I didn't really play much of Tour at all. I did a little bit of it when it came out, but yeah, I didn't stick with it. So
Yeah, and I never played Mario Kart Tour at all, nor am I interested in playing it either.
fair enough.
Well, they're going to be shutting down
And
the
speaking
online
of
servers
Mario
for that
Kart
game
Tour,
soon anyway, so...
And speaking of Mario Kart Tour, it's a shame that they stopped adding content for the game as of recently.
Well, it has to... Every game has to have its end at some point.
That is true. Unless you're like Fortnite or whatever, which is a game that seemingly will never die.
Well, I think they're afraid that if they do end up releasing like a second Fortnite, that no one's gonna buy it because they're just gonna realize, oh, this is just a reskin of the first game.
You guys have noticed this, but there's a slight change with the character roster when they recently updated this game. That both the Inkling girl and boy are together right here. When you do click on in the actual character selection, you'll basically see that they'll have the 3 Inkling girls and 3 Inkling boys together.
I don't think I've ever been the Inklings in this, so thank you for letting me know that.
No problem, man. I do happen to be a fan of Splatoon from what I've played on those games. So, back when this game first launched right here, I was definitely excited to see that the Inklings were going to be playable on this. Who would ever thought that a character from the Splatoon series would make it to Mario Kart in the first place?
Well, I think all the rules went out the window once they brought Link into Mario Kart 8, so I think they're just willing to put whoever they feel like it in as special characters now.
Yeah, I was really surprised that to see that there were other characters from different Nintendo franchises get into the world of Mario Kart back when the DLC was going on with the original Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. I never really thought those kinds of characters would happen, but nevertheless, though, it's still very cool to have them in there as well.
That it is.